EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Nashville. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
On the jump. Ready. Come, 79.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Keep going, boys, moving. Ready.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, it's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
19 tight.
Throwing, Ward. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll knock him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Finding room across midfield. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 23-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Liking 18. Ready?
A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Go! 18, Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the handoff. Pollard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the jump.
3rd, they need 8.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
On 81. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to DK. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field.
At the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Forced out left. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, break. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
15 yards.
15 yards through the air. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, set.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Music City after this. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, now go.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Again, it's Ward. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Ward going to keep it here on the zone read, and he will do it himself. He's in. Cam Ward, touchdown, Tennessee. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Second down throw for Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run with Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
37-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
On 1st down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
73.
Hurts to the air on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go. Trimmer.
To the air again. Hurts. That one, take it in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Stephanie! Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will level the score at 10 apiece.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Jabril Peppers in coverage. Able to knock that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Middle of the field. He's got a crew close. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On the give, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll try and run the option left. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Ward going to hold on to it. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going, short game.
Got it. Ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Steady.
On 2nd down, Spears. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
County line. Ready.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Titans first down. And he got it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Off play action, it's Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down for Tennessee.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
On second down, here's Pollard. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Third and a yard.
Two. Cougar 19.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll try to do this himself. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison.
On play action, it's Ward. Moving to his left, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Pollard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap for Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Alec Eilmatter. Touchdown Titans. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Eagles 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 11th grab of the game, and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's in! Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
They give to Pollard on the option. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
70. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Catch made right side by Eilman. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action. Ward. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, Disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Get it. Viking 18.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here.
Ready.
I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Now Ward on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. So here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
He gets free. Down to the 10. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 67 yards.
Philadelphia.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first and 10, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Ready to throw on second down is Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On first down, it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Again, it's Ward. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is first and goal.
Let's go now.
He'll run, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Hallel Mullings. Touchdown, Tennessee. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Joey Slide to kick off for
So
Tennessee.
now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's good.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Gain of 10.
They'll stick to the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here we go. One final play. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, it's a win here for the Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.